Ambassadors for Christ parents to stand, please. All my parents, please stand. All my parents. I also want to say, as you can see, I have the Ambassadors for Christ have their chaperones with them in uniform today. We are all uniform. At this time, we are going into our processional Hold Up the Light. That's the selection you'll be doing. And our children, you will see some children without robes, but they will be robed later. Truly, the ambassadors have to hold up the light. And I want you to listen to the words of this song. As the children come up to be robed in their entire garment, you will see they're carrying the pattern on their arm. And when they come to either my chaperone or myself, we will finish robe them. If you look against the wall, you see my assistant director, my daughter, Michelle Parker. You know, today, our children could be out there doing any and everything. When I pick up the newspaper and I read or I look at the TV or listen to the radio, you see what's going on in the world today.
Okay, here we go. Hey, so listen, I just got a phone call right now. I'm at work right now. It's about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. I just got a phone call from Shawana, a really good friend of mine. You probably know her. Anyway, I just got a phone call from her and she asked me to make a quick video about what's the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about Ambassadors for Christ. And I said, wow, Ambassadors for Christ. So, first thing that comes to my mind is Sunday morning choir rehearsal. Going to the corner store, buying the brown bag of candy with the sour powers and the now laters, sugar daddies, what else? Watching the girls jump double dutch, running around having water fights. By the way, never get Nadia Dockery's hair wet. You don't want to do that. Just letting you know. What else? I don't know, just all the great people that friends, just consider them family, really. You know, we're all over the place. We're all spread out in generations. It's amazing how you can actually say, you get to a point in life and you say, oh wow, I remember 20 years ago. You know, but anyway, just all the people I grew up with in Lebanon Church. And, I remember going to sing places with the cover bands and the big velvet bow ties, you know, big tie. You couldn't even move your neck, like big old neck brace, bow tie. But just had a ton of fun. And Sister Parker's white handkerchief she used to wave in the air. Just good times, good times. Lebanon Church is my family. Ambassadors for Christ is like something that taught me to be who I am today. Where I would be without Ambassadors for Christ, who knows? But just wanted to share that with you. Quick video. I'm going over 2 minutes now, but anyway, that's about it. So that's it, and that's all. Jonathan, I'm out. Go.
When I think about the Ambassadors for Christ, I think of Sister Rita Parker. She was an amazing leader. She had a passion for God, a passion for music, a love of music, and just a love of us children. Back in 1985 is when I joined the Ambassadors for Christ, and it was an amazing experience. To this day, I have an absolute love for music, and I thank you, Sister Parker, for instilling that love, as well as the expectation of excellence in all of us. You always set high standards for us, and since then, the bar has remained high. Thank you, I love you, and this is Nadia.
Okay. Hi guys. Question one. What is my favorite AFC song? I would have to say my favorite AFC song would be When I Come Into His Presence. I say that because it taught me from a very young age how to worship God and what true worship looks like. It taught me that I should humble myself when I worship God because He's done so much for me, and even if He hasn't done enough for me, He's just God. And so it just made me, I guess, reverence and fear God more, and it made me respect Him even more as well. And the second question, what comes to mind when I think of AFC and music? And its music. Well, when I think of AFC, I think of always walking down the middle aisle in Lebanon in the big red and white robes. When there was blue carpet, I remember Debbie being at least my first choir director, and I remember getting this like pen stain. Like, we took our robes really seriously, and I remember I was doing my crossword puzzle in church, and I got this pen mark on the red part of my robe, and I started crying in church, and I went to Debbie because I thought she was gonna get mad at me and yell at me, but she was like, oh, you can barely see it, just sit down. So I guess funny memories like that. And
It's Cheryl here, sending big congratulations to one of the greatest trailblazers out of Lebanon SDA Church, our very own Sister Rita Parker. I've had the privilege of being a member of Ambassadors for Christ and later becoming one of the choir's directors. I remember wearing my white and gold African outfit. Mine came with a little hat, singing Highway to Heaven while marching down the center aisle. My favorite song was and still is entitled Use Me. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. Take my hands, Lord, and my feet. Touch my heart, Lord, speak through me. If you can use anything, Lord, you can use me. It's songs like that that I've made a part of my daily prayer, and at such a young age. It's having that mindset as a former director of AFC. You get to choose songs that will have a lasting effect on children, and at an age where they pick up on things so easy. So thank you, Sister Parker. Thank you for listening to the voice of God as He guided you to songs, which in turn led me closer to Christ. To a great mother in Israel, we love you.